today's session should be the how to conduct the data entry, analysis, and discussion, and the softwares and tools. And I have to explain about difference between finding and the discussion based on these data. So yesterday, the audience asked me about his lecture, his study, the qualitative and quantitative data problem. So I explained broadly yesterday about the dummy variable, dummy conversion. So today, I would like to talk about some few minutes for that dummy data. So dummy data is also, we can say it like that. It is a mock data. It can be defined by your own. It's not too much problem. It's just changing the text or image to number. Because the machine is only understanding the number, and it can be calculated based on the number only. That's why our data is like a qualitative data that we have to change to the quantitative data to processing and analysis. Then we change back these result to qualitative data again, like this. So in here, the same example that you can be seeing that for the this is a data site. Data is a in first row is a May. So that's why in May dummy that we are using the one, and there is no female in this row. That's why we take a zero like this. And second row there is a female. So that's why in May dummy we don't need to put there is no male in the second row. That's why zero, and the female is a one like this. This are called dummy. Okay. Send the mode simply the example is here. There's a school researcher want to commercialize there's two online study program designed to improve the student test score. Okay, the school arranged the one study program, online program to improve the student test. They want to test it is working well or not like this. So in here, some student use a new program. It is a treatment, and some student do not use the program is a control. It means that the amount of the students some are taking the online program, some didn't taking the online program. Based on this, we can be tell me the data according to this like this. For no student, the student did take the online program is no, so we change this to the zero. So 0, 0, 0, 1. If take we dummy as a one, the student name is a one. For example, the Mr. Matthew take the online program, so it will be Mr. Matthew. In your data, the Mr. Matthew will be one. Can be like a one. Okay. Mrs. Jenny that did not take the online program, so that's why in the Mrs. Jenny under the Mrs. Jenny name that we put there the zero. So according to the like this, we will get dummy data for their name. So student name and the test score are already in your data set. We changing the student name to the dummy data 0001 like this. Then we will get this kind of statistical analysis. In here, the result showing this. There's an 100 is a student, 100 students. Result are showing that who didn't take the online programs, the score is very low. Who taking the online program, they got the higher score, like you can be found that. So this is so miss methodology research should be used this way. The dummy is a very practically and very good idea and methodology or to analysis the statistical, especially for statistical analysis, a very vast methodology for your study. So okay, let's start for our original narration. So what are the important for your research for? It's a Marine for and Python code. So yesterday that we already so something that I already mentioned what are the important. Firstly is a objective, right? So if we got the objective, another important thing is data and methodology. So in these data and uh, the variable one we are choosing, it must be correlated with independent variable each other. And it must have a causal relationship with the dependent. It means that the data when you are choosing based on your objective, it should be related each other according to your objective. Like a previous example, the test score and the student study hour are related each other. Between all these two data sets, the student name are between. The student name is one variable also in your data set. But under the student name, there is two. There is their study hours and their test score. So like this, when you are selecting the independent and dependent variable, they should be related each other. They should be causal relationship with each other rather than a correlation. Like yesterday previous example, the shark attack and the ice cream say amount are say volume are the heavy correlation, very good correlation, positive correlation. However, these two are not related each other. So the study will be with we cannot measure that we cannot say that this is significant analysis. That's why that when you are choosing your data set to finding something, it should be related each other. Like for example, the sunlight and the plant grow are the directly correlated, right? Sunlight. If there is no sunlight, the plant cannot grow too much like this. So uh, two variables should be the related each other, meaning or other meaning. Where you can get the data. These are the some example for you. The most of the greater data set. This is developed by NASA. So you know that NASA had a lot of project they are done. So in NASA, this geo data set, a lot of data, social data, the atmosphere data, environmental science data that you can be download here. For example, in here, this page is showing the disaster. So the previous disaster from 1960 to 2080. Actually, this picture is not too much addict. Maybe now that the addict a lot of things. I take it this screenshot long time ago. That's why only 1960 to 2080. Maybe now it is available to 2020. So this kind of data is there is a link I already gave you that you can visit to their website and you can finding the data for your research work. Another the data bank for us is our war in data. This is not too much scientific way, but in statistical way, it can be support a time series data or send like a disease data or social science data. As a lot of data, it can be support based on the World Bank data or WHO data or FAO data that they can be support, but it can only get the temporal variation there. Otherwise, the time series, you can only get the time series data. They make it already make an area average. You can be download by continent or by country or by state. They already has a you should visit to at least one time for doing your research work. Okay. For data processing, when you get in the data processing, the first rule for data processing, you should firstly look at your data first. Your data format is being used. For example, there's sometimes that your data is only TXT format. So TXT format is very hard to manipulating in most of the software. So you have to store that, especially For time series data and the survey data are came by the Microsoft Excel or Google Sheet. So this sheet and the Excel data format are very good for the survey and most of the analysis. What variable are available and what are the unit? Okay, you have the data. You must know your variable name and the unit. For example, in atmosphere science feed, the rainfall and temperature. So everybody easily understanding rainfall and the temperature. However, according to the unit, each data set there is a lot of data set about the rainfall and temperature over the world. The NASA, a lot of ECNWF, most of the developer developed and they publish their data online freely. So each data set are different in unit. Sometimes for the rainfall is given by only kilogram meter square per something second, like so at that time that we have to change the millimeter. Mostly for rainfall, we measure the millimeter. However, for more scientifically, they using the kilogram meter square per second. Like temperature also the Kelvin and degree Celsius. They are different. So that's why the since you are downloading your data, you must need to know your variable, what is your data variable, and what are the units. And what type of the grid? If you are download the grid data, you should know that like the grid it is lat long latitude or reticular linear or curve linear or unstructured. Rectangular is a normal geographic map like lat long map. Curve linear is a sand machine system now especially data for coastal region. For coastal region, now the developer are using this curve linear because in coastal the coastal is not straight line, so it had a lot of curve. So curve linear data set also very well now. And the unstructured mean there is no lat long. The data set is only include the grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4 like this. It reference by only the number. This called the unstructured data. You have to know if your data set what kind of the uh, grid are using for your data set. And then what is the orientation of your grid data set? For example, some in especially for polar region, the data set, there is a north south and south north are different too much. But normally the around the equator, the north and south are significantly clear. However, for the polar region and the South Pole, North Pole region data set are significantly have to uh, decide that where is the north side or south side because it like a cycle. So the data set is kind of cycle projection. So the projection is showing only cycle. So because there is a North Pole and South Pole. So at that time that we have to know our orientation also to put in which degree should be which island should be the north and south like this. Then that we make it the orientation for fake house. And what longitudinal order? Like it means that the grid set is how many gridded, and it is a 0 to 360 degree orientation or minus 180 to positive 180 like this. In gridded data set, a lot of things you have to check if your data is gridded data set. Then what is a temporal and vertical coordinate are used also. If your data set has not only one time step, you have to know the time step, which year to which year, which hour to which hour, and also vertical coordinates and environmental and atmosphere science data have especially for this air pollution and the climate dynamic study that they must need to know their vertical coordinate, which level, which height from the above ground level, 1,000 feet above ground level or 2,000 feet ground level. In vertical coordinate, usually we use the hydropascal, the pressure level, 850 or 600 or like this. it is hands of the environment and atmosphere science. Okay. Then the important, very important thing, number 7 is a very important thing. You must need to know the missing value present in your data set. So this missing value can give you a lot of error when you are studying to the time series or the statistic analysis because the correlation there is one data is absent. The correlation can be not too much significant. Actually, if you failing this missing value, the correlation is good. However, due to this missing value, the correlation can be low accuracy or something. Sometimes it revising is showing good correlation. Actually, it is not correlation. It's putting the missing. This is also similar like this. We have to notice about the outlier also. Sometimes in your data set, there's an outlier. Your mean value and median value can be vary. So this is the point of view that you have to finding the missing value and outlier from your data set. This is a statistic point of view for scientific method. Firstly, the collection of the data as the organizing of the data. It means that you study what is your data structure, blah, 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 like this, organizing that, summarizing and presentation of the data. So based on your data, you have to consider how to summarize your data. You will show mean or median or what, then the presentation found also. Then you have to analyze your data based on your presentation. Then the drawing figure or something like that. The conclusion and decision based on the analysis. This basis definition. Yesterday I explained about the data population. Population is the entire whole data, a collection or set of individual object or measurement whose property are to be analyzed. Okay. It can be analyzed. The population is your data set. Data set is two ranging, a lot of ranging. For example, uh, all the student in the one university is a population. All the student in a university is a population. If you want to study who is taking something or maybe by major or by age or by gender, it is at that time the population are changing to the simple because you take it one sample from your population data. Population here, the whole university student are population. Among all these, you taking something, some amount, some student. It is a sample. Based on that sample, because when we are taking that sample, it means that sometimes that we cannot measure too much. The data is too bigger if you are taking all population. So at that time, we are, for example, the fishery study. Suppose that we are biodiversity study over the one coast, maybe around the Bay of Bengal. Around the Bay of Bengal, we will study the biodiversity. So in the Bay of Bengal, or Indian Ocean, a lot of the fish, a lot of seaweeds, a lot of things are inside the sea, Bay of Bengal or Indian Ocean. So among all this, we have to study which kind of fish, starfish or only whales or only the fish what can be eat or like this. So it is simple. Population is all the biodiversity under the water is a population. Among all this, what we want to study for only the fish, maybe dolphin or something, it is a sample like this. So population can be finite or infinite. Like that's why the sand population can be finite, sand population cannot be infinite. That's why we have to take it sample from population. Okay, this is a simple according to the definition. It consists of the individual object or measurement selected by the sample collected from the population. I explain. I mentioned like this. So when you are getting this sample, you have to know the variable, as I mentioned previously. Then what is a variable according to the definition? Variable is a symbol, h, y, etc., which can assume any to prescribe set of the value called the domain of the variable. The variable means your major value of the what you have to manipulate it. Oh, constant. If the variable can assume only one value, it is called a constant. Like a previous a man, female, like this. The variable is not too much change. Then data is the set of value collected for the variable from each of the element belonging to the symbol. These are the definitions that I already explained in simply way to you what are the data constants. So this is the raw data. Okay, collected data which has not been numerically organized, arrays, and arrangement of the raw data in ascending descending order of the magnitude, frequency distribution, a trivial arrangement of data by classes together with the corresponding classes frequency. So previous tell me that especially for the qualitative data, the frequency distribution also the good analysis because it only taking it counting only counting and showing the original counting number or frequency number, the percentage also. It is a best analysis for the qualitative. In variable, the yesterday I explained there is a two, discrete and continuous. And here the results counting usually 1, 2, 3, 4 the children each in the house visits. This discrete data variable are not too much problem. However, because they are fixed, each house is only 5 people. In village is only 300 houses and children are in cheat, so only 300 children. It can be fixed. It can be counted. However, for continuous data, the data is always continuous. In this kind of the data set, we must need to take it the sample from population. Discrete variable is can be taken the whole population because you see the in example that is already explained the number of children in each house or the village, maybe 300 children in a village because there's 300 house, every house has the one children. So that we suppose that like this, there is a 300 children. So the all entire population is only 300. So we can be take the population. However, for the continuous data and variable, we cannot take all the population because the rainfall is starting since the before we was born, and after we die, it stays the rainfall. So that's why we cannot take it all population. That's why we take it only sample, which year to which year rainfall to start. And here, I would like to explain the sand-based statistic to statistic. We can statistic for every study. Mostly, we use the mean. Otherwise, we can say average. So there will be arithmetic, geometric mean, the harmonic mean. Arithmetic mean is only just mean for based on the data value. Geometric means is the area average mean. Harmonic based on the time. Then median is a median, middle value of your data set. And the mode is the frequency. how many, for example, there will be in like a previous example. The mode mean the among of the 300 children in the village, how many are female and male. So like this is a mode, which based on that this male and female, which age of children are most. For example, 10-year age children are 110. So it is a mode is a 110. The 10 is a mode of the your data set. Value 10 is a mode of the your data set. So then quarter and the percentage. For this simple, the easy, the statistic you can be find the online easily, the easy to understanding. A lot of lecture are available for this. And here arithmetic mean is influenced by each every value, but affected by extreme value. And here, when you are finding the mean, you need to know your data outlier. If outlier include in your data set, the mean can be affected too much because the extreme value, we already know, right? So this is a very the childhood mathematics. So rather the mean is summing of the all population or simple data value, then divided by the number of these sample or population. If you don't want to put in the extreme value, that you should use a median rather than the arithmetic mean. Median also very close to the mean value always because it is a median value of your entire data set. So mostly the median and mean value are close, very close each other. So mode is a very used and stable and has a limit use because mode cannot be used every data set. Based on your objective, it can be used. Not too much popular. So in here, as an example, I give you to more the brainstorming. You can be read it later. Okay. And here is a quartile, understand, and percentile. What are they? These are the maybe you are already familiar with these what. It is one kind of the statistical analysis. It is divided a city into equal part. Then quartile is divided to the frequency into 4 equal part. Then decline is divided to the frequency into 10 equal part. Percentile is divided to the frequency into 100 equal part. It means the amount of 100. For example, that there is 300 children in a village. Based on their age, percentile is divided the 100 group and how many children each are there very healthy or very a lot of they eat a lot of food like this. So your objective is to measure the which year of each children can be eat a lot of things. So this is our objective. In this kind of scenario, the percentile can be shown the 20 percentile, 90 percentile, or like. So these are the one that just get basis two for this kind of study. Okay. After I explain about the basic statistic, I would like to contribute the popular software by the purpose of the methodology. So in here, this figure is very clear. The right column is showing the icons of the application, and left column showing the your purpose. Nowadays, it also including the AI tools. Also. So, and you see the AI tools showing that nowadays the AI can be do a lot of things. However, AI still have a lot of problem and error for your research design. You can be developed by taking the assistance of the AI to develop your methodology. However, you have to polish your own idea because the AI giving only generate the analysis for more detail and more humanized idea that you should put in first. Otherwise, maybe for me that I also using the AI. But firstly that I took it outline and objective by myself first. If I have idea, I write down in English the send outlines, which data I will be used, which method I will be used, blah blah blah. And generally that I write down. Then that I give it to AI, and AI give me the uh, a lot of way, maybe at least one or two methodologies suggested. Based on this, sometimes that I can be used one only methodology suggestion by AI. Sometimes that I take it missing by myself based on the two response. So that's why that most of the nowadays that I found that most of the students are directly use it. They have the title, then they put in, they give me the outline or methodology for this title. Okay, that title is just title. So AI is in here that I would like to contribute the computer science knowledge to you about the AI, how AI working. AI are just like automated calculator. If you are putting something that it calculated fast, sometimes that it giving the fake answer. Based on your response that you maybe you are shouting out, you give me for please blah 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 blah. So AI are noted in brain, the artificial brain. It noted and the storage that our response in artificial brain that then it learning itself from the various source of the internet. Maybe we are a lot of the things that we already allotted in the website, a lot of with the Google, something that around the world. Every people are allotted the idea, data, most of things are already online. So the AI are assessing these data and it is based on our response. Then next time when you are asking same question, the feedback is not same. Maybe you can be test later. Same question. If you ask two times, the AI response is not same. First time is the AI cannot be given the good answer, but in second time it can be give a good answer to you. That's why the AI need to the train. It can be trained itself or it can be trained by our instruction. That's why the if you want to use an AI, don't chasing the hidden user. Don't using like the hidden user. You have to make it a proper account. Even you cannot pay for the paid version. Nowadays, most of the AI stay the free version. So you need to the login account and you need to open your own account. Based on your own account, you have to train your AI. So AI like baby. Suppose the AI is you, you are opening first your account for suppose that you open AI, the ChatGPT. Okay, very popular tools. In ChatGPT 2, you had the account currently. Recently, you open very new account. You had to train your account so that you put in your information. I am blah blah blah. I am with my research direction is blah blah blah. So AI storage your information and keep it. When you are asking any question, that it will be considered based on your the AI didn't show in the outside of your scope. It will be always showing the between your scope. So uh, in the short time, you can be get the correct answer from as is training the knowledge, training the technique to AI. If you are using plan to use the AI, you have to step from this kind of stuff. Okay. And here are a lot of the AI tools. The Sun tool, are you already familiar? I think for the plotting part, the Canvas is very good. And Adobe Photoshop now using AI. And these are the general purpose AI. And here the right side is the AI tool, for right side is especially they are developed for the literature review. So when you had the one sentence and you put in the such box, they can be suggested a lot of reference for your sentence, so that you can easily write down the introduction section by assistant for the AI. This kind of the finding the reference, don't use the Gemini and the OpenAI and ChatGPT. I recommended the Microsoft Copilot. Microsoft Copilot can give you the right literature reference. Other AI are giving you the fake. Last year, we found that during my revision, during my review, the peer review, that one author are writing. The research idea also good, and manuscript is very good quality. However, the introduction session, the author using the fake the reference. I find I actually at the time I interesting they are mentioning one or two sentences I interested. That's why I go and find it. If I would like to read, that's why I find it. But I cannot find. Even I click it on the DOI, it is not open yet. So at the time I confused what happened because the journal also high level journal, so it cannot be. So when I look back deeply into the manuscript, they use the AI for putting the references, and AI giving the fake article reference. Title is the same, author are different, and the UI are another paper like this. AI are giving fake, but it has the online, but it's separately. Title is another paper, and the author another paper, and reference the DOI. The numbers are another paper. Three paper in one citation like this. So AI given that this is you should be aware for when using the AI. So this is a very important. Nowadays, most of the journal are filtering the AI usage. They only allow I think, the 20 to 30% plagiarism for AI. Not grammar plagiarism, I mean the using AI. It can be detected. There is a lot of tools. AI detection tools are already developed. So when your manuscript allotted to journal are checking these two, both the plagiarism, grammar plagiarism, and also AI plagiarism. For grammar plagiarism, that if your plagiarism is below 10 is okay. Below 10% is okay. About 10%, some journal allow, some journal didn't allow. Mostly around 10 to 50%. And for the AI tools, they allow 20 to 30%. So that's why that when you are using AI, please beware of this kind of my suggestion. Okay, here is some tools for the discovery, referencing, and writing tool. I making a lot of table for you by the categories. This is the AI literature search. Elixir is a very good, but it is paid. So you can use the free amount, some free amount. If your coin is going there, you have to pay. Then Semantic Scholar also got that it is also showing that correctly people. And the reference manager. When you are putting the reference the citation in your manuscript, you should use at least one application, maybe Medley or Ano or ADV or the Zotri. It is no problem, but you should use at least one. For me, I always use a Medley. Medley is better for me. So because if you put in manually, when you are revising your reference, maybe you are putting the reference by number, so it will be changing everything during the revision. That's why the software application based reference inside citation system is a very good. That's why you should use, if you are not familiar too much, you should learn something. Maybe a lot of the literature video are available for these uh, developer, so you should be steady about this. Not too much headed, it is very easy. Then the discovery mapping, Raster Rabbit, the LibMed and corner paper, they are visualizing citation network to find the relevant terminal paper. Writing and typesetting. The letters for mathematical equation, the letter is very better than the Microsoft Word, but it is hard to use. It like a programming language. It have to write a lot of instruction to get one paragraph. Like. But however, it can be write a very complicated mathematical equation. Most of the mathematicians are using the letters for the research. And tone and grammar, we already know Grammarly, like a Quickboard or Paperbear. Okay, disciplining research tool. The for life science, there is some specialized tool for based on the subject. For life science, F43 batching plus more, and the social science also a lot of the application. Physical science, the MATLAB and Mathematica concern Origin Pro. Now the Origin is a very good paid application. It is very expensive and you had to pay for this. Maybe in somewhere the cracking version you can be available. The Origin is a very good plotting tool for most of the research interest. And for engineering, we already know AutoCAD and LabVIEW and SolidWorks is bad. For economics, data and the SAS and SSP, IBM SSP also, Bloomberg Terminal like this. Humanitarian, Voya 2, Tropy, ArcGIS, and the Grippy, a lot of things here. For the data analysis and programming, we already know the Python, R, Julia, SQL, SPSS are they are the good programming language for the a lot of analysis. In early years, before 2000 or around 2000, they used C++ and Java for atmospheric science. Atmospheric science researcher, also the atmospheric science researcher are using Fortran. Nowadays, they don't use, they use R and Python. For the plotting part, you can be used this for scientific graphing, the origin and the graphics matplotlib. For the biorender is very good for biological and clinical trade research. If you have data has only table and you want to analyze this uh, like accounting sheet or the business model sheets. So it is available. Tabular and Power BI is a better tool for you. And collaboration and open science. These are you can be learn a lot of things at the website. GitHub is most of us we already know. For the citation reference, Sanjane or Sun University, you are not familiar. Maybe you are the scholarship from China or something. Each China university have their own citation system. That at the time that you have to go to the uh, one website. There is uh, one website that it is available for uh, citation reference. You can be download directly and add on in your application. You can directly changing your format to the university format. because according to my experience, I don't know too much about other country, but in China, even you are finishing this is defense, final defense, you already finished that. You have the still need to headache because you have to unlock your this document to their system. So these systems are filtering a lot of things. If it's not matching that, you cannot be allowed. So you have to prepare a lot of things. In this reference citation also important. If your reference citation is not matching with the format, you cannot be allowed. That's why at that time that you don't have the time to revising the manually for your reference citation. But if you are using the uh, reference manager application, you can maybe one or two click. It can be revised everything entire your thesis book. So that's why I suggested to use the uh, citation reference manager. Sorry. And here the data repository. I would like to mention this fig share. Fig share means the figure share and the data bus. Uh, Most of the journal request you to unlock your data and your figure. At that time, that if your data is too big or the figure is too big, you have to unlock the data responsibility. They have their own account at this website, web-based system. You have to unlock your data and figure to them because they are storing and they giving your data to the UI number and it belong with your publication. This is the purpose for this publication and preserving research data set for public access. Okay. This is a multi-role application. We already know that Python, R, and Julia, MATLAB, SASS data are multi-purpose. It can be used in a lot of research, various research interests. Because especially for Python is a multi-role application. It can be used every single research interest. So that I suggest also you to study some basic knowledge about the Python. And here I giving you to the two linkage where you can get the SAN application freely. Maybe some of you already know about this getintopc.com. It's a very good. You can get the correct version of the application. These are the previous what I mentioned about the Python and the difference between other language. And here the Python, as I given the example with the climate data processing. The long time ago, the compiling language is only Fortran and C development. Nowadays, we can be combined by using Python also. In long time ago, after compiling your data, for the operator and maybe to view your data, we have to use the CTO and CPU happen apply also. Nowadays, in Python, you can be view and operate also. The interpreting language mapping, the one you are plotting your map. Long time ago, there is a lot of things, Graph and SCA and some other mapping. Nowadays, the Python can be plotted. That's why the Python and these multi-role applications, it can be do a lot of things all in one. Maybe in one code block that you can be do all things together under the one language. That's why Python is a better tool for our research scientists. Okay. After explanation about the data and methodology, how to get in the data asset, I would like to showing the contribute the result idea. Result is especially protein or analysis data, your answer. So for the figure, what should you have to plot? What should you be showing now? Where mostly most of the journal are first impression, they are checking your figure. From the reviewer point of view, I'm also a reviewer, so I know that our feeling, our habit. Most of the reviewer are firstly checking extra only. We only read the extra, not too much read a lot of things in first time. Firstly, we read the extract. Okay, extract is good that we check in your figure quality. If that paper, that manuscript is a good figure quality, that we continue review deeply. If not, that think that the figure is not good impression, we maybe reject or we suggest directly to get directly to media revision. That's why the result figure are very important nowadays because nowadays AI are developed, so the coding are developed. That's why the figure should be developed. The normal is the plot should is not be good for your this award. The reviewer are not interested in your work, even your work is very good. Based on your figure, reviewer did not feeling good on your manuscript. That's why you have to block the colorful and very meaningful figure. Sometimes the most of the Chinese guys, they are very colorful. They can plot very beautiful figure. However, sometimes the meaning is not good. Figure is very simply information. Even they are very beautiful plot. That's why I your figure should be the meaningful, fast, then a lot of information. Maybe you can put in a lot of information. One figure is very good because figure limitation has in journal. Each journal, some journal are only a law or 10 figure. Some journal are only 8 figures. So that's why if you can put in a lot of information in one figure clearly and more colorful, it is very best for you. The in first impression, the reviewer are, are satisfied for your manuscript. Like that's why I would like to contribute what kind of figure you should put in like. Before that you are plotting, you have to know the blind review policy of the journal. Every science journal accepted blind review policy. Blind review policy means they're not blind review. Color blind person. In your reader, there is a client, blind, color blind, the person involving. For this kind of person, we have to plot their understanding color only. That's why in color plated we have the limited color like this. And here I mentioned which color is a good for them and which color are acceptable color for every channel like this. Green and red don't do this. They cannot be seen. The color blind man cannot be seen this color. That's why these are the suggested that's why normally the positive negative we always use red and blue, right? This is a very common basic color. We can be changed the related based on this. This color also available for the color blind person. So since that you are choosing the color, you should be considered for further the problem. Okay, this is a normal the time series. So time series is simple. So in here time series, you should actually actually this figure is come from Microsoft Excel. However, you can see it is a little interesting. It has a two color, so it's a more good looking than the actually it's plotting this table. And here this combo time series. Combo time series is a lot of time series altogether. And here with the two column, the two y-axis value, It's called the combo time series. We call it combo time series. Bar and line, and they're all line together like this. These are only plot in the Microsoft Excel. So Microsoft Excel can be plot a colorful plot if you can do that. You have the master in the Microsoft Excel plotting. This is a box plot for the these are the Python based plotting what I'm doing. So these are the box plot is a statistic like a previous quarterly data or the passing time, then you should do this kind of box plot because the box plots can be tell a lot of things here. It can be show that your outlier value, also it can be show your median value, and here 25 percentile and 75 percentile value here. So box plot can show a lot of things here. For example, in here, this is the outlier is a 40. Intensity of millimeter per hour is a 40 is the outlier in the monsoon front. The typhoon outlier is a 20 millimeter per hour. Typhoon can be draw the rainfall 20 millimeter per hour. Right? So this median rate is here. Median is around 9 millimeter per hour. However, outlier is so the box plot can tell a lot of things. This is the spatial data and composite. We can see the composite data. The composite may and here I would like I would like to show this figure is actually explain the methodology figure. It is not the result figure. This composite figure is a methodology figure. In here, this is actually a MOSFET and this two into this by we got this. Then these two are related each other. These two functions, we take in simple, this is what I mentioned you, this is a population. 365 days is a population. Based on this population, 1960 to 2020, from 1960 to 2020 population, we take it this 91 day like this as a sample. Then we calculation, then we got the result. The equation is this into this, we got this. This is the methodology figure. And here you see it is very clear to explain your methodology with the one figure. This is also the methodology figure explaining about the Swiss system. Swiss system is our maybe economic major is well known about this. This is the payment system, trading payment system, the local bank do. This is also the methodology, how they purchase and transfer the money from country to country like this. Is also in the composite methodology figure. In bio also you can be plot this kind of very colorful figure in biorender. However, the biorender is a paid version. In free version, some plot you can be plot freely, but for advanced you need to pay. So this kind of the figure you can be plot in biorender. And this is also time series and spatial math combo. And this is a photographic the time series luggage. So it's it have the time series from 1 May to the 10 May and 15 May, 20 May, 25 May, and 30 May. So hello? Okay. So sorry. It is a time series luggage. This figure showing the each time step. For the greater speed, we can be showing the step-by-step time step by species also. This is also composed like a time series. It is saying like a time series, but it is using spatial time series. And here that we can be known the how rainfall approach to the our Southeast Asian region. Okay. Since yesterday that we studying the writing order, data and methodology, result, then discussion and introduction. Now we are writing order get reaching to the discussion and introduction. Results I already mentioned about the figure. In discussion, the discussion means that just compare your new finding with the previous study. This is the easier and shortcut explanation for about the discussion. So in discussion part, you have to summarize your result first. Then based on your result, you are finding this. Another guy is finding this. Okay, what difference between these two? It is a discussion. So discussion is a different finding and discussion is like this. Sometimes most of the author are confusing about the finding and discussion. They think that their finding explanation is a discussion, not like this. Discussion is you are summarize finding, have to compare with the other or previous guys' finding. And here the primary goal to report how fast the interpret the meaning. In discussion, you are not mentioned. It is the meaning of your goal on. And here, core question: what exactly did I find? What you are finding? Okay. In discussion, you have to write why does this matter? Result is that you found this, but in discussion, why this matter? Like you have to discuss with other. For example, you finding that the when you are drinking the water 2 bottles daily, the you can be healthy long lifespan. This is a matter. Okay, why this? At the time, in finding that you can explain. If you drinking 2 bottles, the result showing the lifespan is extend. Okay, but in discussion, you have to write that the lifespan extend due to the drinking water 2 bottles in the day. Right? So the discussion and finding, even the same sentence and the explanation point of view are different. Like perspective, it is objective just the data based on the data. This is suggest that you expect opinion. You have to discuss your opinion, what you want to discuss based on this result. Like these are the suggestion different between the tense, also the analogy, also citation, also. So actually, the in discussion part, there is a reference citation also need like an introduction session. So these are the different between finding and discussion. So I think that if you are confusing about these two, and now you can be easily understanding based on this table. For more the simple, you can be I put in the saying the and the easily understanding example. The plant grow in group A was 12 centimeter, while group B was 8 centimeter. This is your finding result. According to the result, when you are taking the same treatment to the same plant, group A are 12 centimeter group. However, the group B is only 8 centimeter group. So, but in discussion, you should be explained like this. The 50% increase in growth for group A indicated that new fertilizer is more affected than the standard, right? And here it mentioned about the sources, not the result. This is the discussion. For the comparison, the survey showed a 10% increase in productivity. Our report 10% increase is consistent with the Smith previous study showing which found similar gain in remote working system. Remote working setting, uh, this guy is suggested already for your answer. So you also found in this, it means that someone is already supported your results. That kind of citation is very good. It can be reliable on your result because this guy is already published. So reliable resources are supported to your answer in the discussion. These are the difference between finding and discussion. After discussion part, the last part is introduction in according to the narration, the writing, the order. So in here you can be seeing that what is the problem, why topic important, and what had already been done, what had not been done, justification of your research. These are the consideration first for your introduction part. It should be involving. Firstly, overview of the problem in your introduction, then relevant previous word and goal of your research and outline of your paper. Maybe our CEO is already explained deeply regarding introduction in last 2-day lecture. So after getting all things, a summary and conclusion should be explained like this way. I don't want to explain too much and deeply because other lecture explain detail about these title. These are all the step-by-step develop of your research. However, in abstract also, it should be including this background with the justification, objective, method, result, and the conclusion. In abstract nowadays, there is two things, word only abstract and graphical abstract. Some journal requested you to the graphical abstract also. Graphical abstract are very good narration rather than the text. So we are going to read the text, but the figure is easily understanding. For example, these are the same. It is in here, the COVID-19 impact on the climate change. So this figure is easily COVID-19 impact on this sector, transportation, factory, forest, and pollution. However, in here, COVID-19 factory are stopped during the COVID-19, so carbon reduction. However, that we use the individual plastic waste and we throw it this plastic, so plastic volume are the increasing. Like this graphical extra are very easy to understand. Sometimes the Sanjana request both text and the graphical extra together. So at that time, you have to make it like this combination extra. So these are the genre required for the abstract, especially most of the genre using the Times New Roman 12 font size for your manuscript. These are the keyword how you should choose just in general, maybe some other literature lecturer will be explained detail about these keywords. And here I giving you the one message that do and don't when you are writing and thinking for your thesis. When you are writing, you must need to understand your reader. Reader are all level. Maybe age also different. The research interest also different. That's why the usual writing very simply way and the explanation should be clear. Like this. Even your terminology also should be explained. And the logical presentation should be logical order. And it use a short sentence. Long sentence can be confusing to understanding. Careful about the word agreement. Though the provide too much new information at a time. That don't provide the too much new information at a time. Don't assume your reader know what you know. Like this, I already mentioned that reader are various research interests Reader can be various interest. That's why you don't never assume your reader are know what you know, and don't use the unnecessary word, and don't use the informal word, and don't complex. These are the keyword message for when you are paying at your manuscript. So why do we need to cite related paper and the complete reference? I already mentioned the importance of the citation. If you don't want to explain too much about the one thing, just put in citation. It's an easier way to explain. If you reviewer or reader want to know the more detail regarding this, they will go this reference paper and read this reference paper. For example, in here, the let's check the number citation number 1. Okay. The India summer monsoon and the last transition zone of Indochina Peninsula. According to the one and whole, there are 3 major kinds of monsoon. These. This guy is one and whole. Number 1 reference is already explained detail about these 3 monsoon systems. So I don't need to explain too much about these 3 systems in my manuscript. So in one sentence, explain all 3 monsoon systems at once. So no need to explain regarding detail about these 3 monsoon systems. This is with your space. This is your space and this is your time to explain in your manual. That's why reference citation is very important. This is also in here an example I give you. So for the reference citation, these are the current, the popular, the application for reference manager. Mostly are using EndNote and the Mendeley are mostly, and this Zotero is a reference bank, reference citation, but you can be download a lot of citations time at this website. You can go and download according to your requirement. For example, in here, I giving you the link for the popular to what I'm using. So Trello, you can be download the style. Then you download that style and put in Mendeley that you can be get your reference already. Just one click action can be put in all reference citation from your manuscript. These are the simulation about how to download and use the Mendeley. It can be just slide by slide. Maybe you can test in your own time. So it can be plugged in the Microsoft Word easily. So like this, you can put in the insert citation step by step during your writing. These are the benefit of the reference manager. So after getting all your manuscript are ready, then you have to go and read a submission guideline based on your selected journal. This is the last part. This is how we can be develop our research manuscript and research work to the publication purpose. That's all for today, and I would like to give you the takeaway message for you. For today's lecture, firstly, research is a systematic process, not just a data collection. It should be the clear program. It should be right method. Your data should be reliable data, and your result presentation should be meaningful. Data is not still the knowledge if that data became useful only after proper analysis and interpretation. That's why your interpretation and analysis can be polish your data value. In database, there will be qualitative and quantitative. Quantitative is especially number and sample time, and qualitative and meaningful experience and explanation, mostly tests. Then methodology using the mixed method, both qualitative and quantitative data in the study. So the good research writing follow a logical structure. like this, you must after getting your objective, must writing from data and methodology, then result, then discussion, after the introduction, and then extra. So reproducibility and clarity are essential. Another researcher should be able to repeat your study because you should maybe you also reference from previous study about some method. You just changing something in your research idea. Similar like the thing for your time that you also need to give an allowing to then to another person researcher to repeat your work. You have to allow when you are submission. Takeaway message is start a clear research question. When you get the question, what aim study, what does this matter? Like these are the simple question. So it should be clear research question. After getting question, the studying consider in your data. For your data, you must need to understand your data type, data source, and data format. Then the using the appropriate tool and using the appropriate methodology, and then output your result and discuss properly. Then write simply and honestly. One idea per sentence, avoid unnecessary complexity. Then separate the result and discussion explanation so that you can copy the code manuscript. Final advice is a sound research comes from clear thinking, not that complex. So that's all for today, my today lecture. So thank you. Any question from your side?